Hi guys, I was filming and working along in this journal and I realized it wasn't filming. So what I'm doing is hashtag Nut and Bite Neutrals. I can't even find the card now because that was a while ago. Here it is. Hashtag Nut and Bite Neutrals, hosted by Tammy at Lou Frou Frou Studios. And she draws a prompt every week, and this week it is bingo card. So I am current when I get done with this. What I had originally done, I did a prototype for the video. I took 2 bingo cards and hinged them. When I got done, I was going to make it a pockety thing. When I got done, I realized I had one more whoop-de-woo on one side, and I'm like, this is way too much work for me. I'm not doing it. So I took 2 more bingo cards, and I made a little, a little thing like this. I don't want to fold that because that's a thing. I took I made a little hinge, and let me get 2 more bingo cards. I just hinged it. I am so sorry this didn't work. So what I did was I just put a hinge in. This is a crappy hinge, but we can repair later. Gotta make sure it's going the same direction. Yeah, both sides are up. There, to make it like a book. Very easy. I can go back through and put something on that. Some tape or something. See, we'll just do that right now. And we'll be ready to go on another one. Because I will, no doubt, put some kind of paper or something on this anyway. So that's what I did. And then I just started layering. I lined the inside with a coffee dyed paper. I did 50 pages this morning of coffee dyed paper. So there's that. And then I just, did this. I'll just start all over. I'll just do another one. Oh. Well, I was just rambling on and on and on in that video. I went out this morning and did some yard work. I have vintage tea cups and saucers and Bavarian bowls and another little bowl like an English ironstone. Things I picked up at the secondhand store, and I used a big washer. They cost about $1 a piece, and I used glue, a good glue, to glue the washer on, and then I threaded a piece of rebar up through the washer with a nut. I don't remember how I did it. I just saw it on flipping Pinterest or somewhere. You know how that is. You get those ideas, and the next thing you know, you're at the lumberyard telling them, help me. They cut me the rebar. It's $7 for, I'm looking for my, this isn't the one I was looking for, but it's $20. It's $7 for 20 feet of rebar. It's very, very inexpensive. I think I made 5 or 6 of them. I gave a piece of rebar to my son and all the bolts and stuff. I don't think he ever did make one. Should have just told me I won't do it and let me keep it. Thought he'd do it for his wife. So anyhow, I was looking at that thinking I better take these bowls down, pull these out of the ground. There. So now we have a nice clean inside to do pockets or whatever. It's like a little book. And so there's that. I'm going to set that there to dry. And then I just started layering. I just started layering book page and a piece of old quill, a piece of coffee filter. I stamped Paris on here. I had a pocket I was going to put on because everything has to be neutrals. And then I thought, and I stamped Paris, and then I thought, okay, Paris and quilts don't go together. So I got this book out that's Chinook. Now, how did that get on there? Chinook, Montana Centennial book. It's really quite awesome. And it's loaded with the, ads and photos of the old, I don't know. 1989 is the centennial. So it's 1989, so it was 1889. So I found that thrifting. Then I thought, okay, so I'm going to find these cute girls were in there. I'm going to put a pocket with lace, so I did that. And I'm just going to tuck them in there. But they're not going to go because it's all glued now. But we can take care of that. Actually, I'm going to trim this again. Trim it away a hair. When I was talking about my sister, well, that went crooked. Does anybody else's guillotine not behave? I was thinking about my sister this morning, and I didn't have anything to do today, and I thought I should see if she wants to go thrifting. And my phone rang. How weird is that? You don't know how weird it is. My sister never calls me. She used to, but she's retired, and she's always running here and running there, and she's not been in good health. She's waiting for gallbladder surgery. I think I'm gonna... No, I don't like that. You can't see them. All right. What am I doing here? Anyway, I was thinking about if she wanted to go thrifting, and the phone rang, and it was my sister. It was so weird, you guys. All right, I'm just going to glue this down as a layer because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think my opening in this glue is very big or something. I must not have took all the stuff out of it. So, anyway, she was up sick all night. She needs to have gallbladder surgery, and she's waiting. So I framed this with a frame, and I cut it away. And I like these people too. What if I make an oval out of these guys? But then I cut off the heads of the other guys. Boy, that's cute. Doesn't fit though. What if I frame these girls? I like that. Okay. Say goodbye to the elders above. They're gone. Trim this down a hair. Because I think these guys match the quilt better. This Pioneer Spirit. Yep. That will do. So I went out and I switched the Christmas into 2 different tubs. It was in a great big one, and I got it down to 2 that stack, and they're still the big tubs. And I went out in the backyard, and I got the chairs from the fire pit area, brought them in, not in, I brought them up to the garage to stack for the winter. What else did I do? These are cute. Would they be cute sticking in here? I just did a bunch of stuff. Carried some stuff out and around and dug around in my garage. And okay, they're going in there. I don't know about these now because they're black and white and I don't like that. Everything's brown. I think it's just time to do stuff. We have a bag of potting soil. My son, we had to repot all our succulents from outside all summer and had to come in. And they're repotted and in, but I set my sawhorses up in the middle of my garage and put a big sheet of plywood on it, and we mixed the soil and the cactus soil and all the stuff you need for succulents. And we went and bought new, bigger pots, and everything got resized. I don't like these guys now. I don't think I can frame them. No, because I'd lose their clothes, and I don't like that. So it was a morning of playing around outside. All right, I don't want to do these girls. I've changed my mind about that. This is just it's glued down now. There's no pocket to that. So what are we going to do? It says Paris, and I don't want it to say Paris. Paris is out of the picture. What about making it an old family? A family thing. Oh my God, look at these girls. They're hilarious. They look like flappers. It's really nice out, but we have a lot of those Asian beetles. I don't know what parts of the country have those. I know they have them in the South. They were actually introduced by the government, like a weapon, I think, now, the way they behave. They were introduced by the government for the soybeans for something. They brought them in from Asia. Lord knows what they thought they were going to do. What if I put something around this? Some kind of doily. A lace. Well, so when my son gets home, and then plus we had a barbecue at my son's Sunday, and I took 4 chairs, those chairs that you take when you go to a ball game and they're in the bag. I don't know what they call them. I took 4, and they're sitting on the floor, and they have a place to hang on the wall. They need to be hung up. Stuff like that needs done today, and I'm cracking the whip when he gets home. He was gone all last weekend. I'm just going to tell you, I missed him. I know he's a grown-ass boy, and he needs to move out. But he came here when COVID got him, like, he was like, it was bad. The mall closed. He was in Oregon, and Iowa didn't react this way. South Dakota didn't react this way. A lot of the Midwest didn't. But he was in Oregon, and it was stupid bad. I got to cover up the Paris because I changed my mind. And so he's been here ever since he got back on his feet, and he's, blah, 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 got a different car and got a good job, and everybody here loves him. He hangs out in the summer. He goes with everybody on the boats, and he's made all kinds of new friends. All his high school friends are all married and all that stuff. And, when you get, you might think your high school friends are your best friends for life, but they aren't, because they get married and they have kids and life changes. And he didn't he went to college and then left Iowa. He was one of those that wasn't afraid to leave home. And when I say leave home, I mean leave the state. So I think I'll put this along here. And I don't know if I have any more. Anyway, he was gone this weekend to Sioux Falls. He's got a friend up there. Her husband is a doctor in residency, and she's a private volleyball coach, and then she sells real estate. And his other friend Caleb came from Minnesota, and they just play games and watch movies and do all that stuff. And the couple has a daughter, and she had a little garage sale, so he bought toys from her, brought those home. God. And anyway, I was like, I was missing him. Isn't that crazy? I know he's going to move away. He's going to buy a house, get a life. He's got a life. But I'm like, I told him last night, I said, I missed you. I thought, oh, my mom's weird. Okay, so I got some lace on it. I think I'll put something here that's different, like maybe, I do have more of this though. Yeah, I'll just stick with that. Anyway, this is nothing but neutrals with a bingo card. And I think I'm going to hinge it. I told that in the video that I wasn't videoing. I'm going to put, oh, that's cute. I like that. Boy, that really took a turn in a different direction. I think I'm going to hinge it with these, which means I'll be putting holes in these girls. Now, let's see, how close can I get? Maybe I won't. No, I'm not going to, because then this way I can stick it in a book. So I still want something else on here. Neutrals. I almost grabbed something pink. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. How about... I just tore a bunch of eyelet the other day. Where'd it go? That's weird. Okay, here's some coffee dyed. All right, I'm going to make this a pocket. What are you doing, little baby? My cat, he's so spoiled. He's been in all day. I open the door so he'll go out, and I'll go, you want to go out? Go, get outside. And he won't go. He'll back up. He's like, I want my mom. Okay, what can I put this on? I need maybe a piece of file folder. Where is that at? Oh my God, I only have 700 file folders. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Under pressure. File folder. Okay. I found some. This is Joey's kit. I think it's Joey's fairy kit or whatever it's called. I have a whole flipping like 100 file folders I thrifted. So I am not concerned at all about wasting anything. Ever. Never fear. What are you doing, Linda? I don't know. We'll find out when it gets done. So football's over. Volleyball's over for the grandkids. My grandson messaged me the picture of the I thought somebody pulled up of the doorknobs. He wanted doorknobs for his pickup. He wanted chrome door handles, and you can get them on eBay. And he sent me the link, and he said, "Grandma, can you get these for me?" Well, anyway, they came yesterday, so he left school and came here when school was over. And I said, "You put them on." Oh, he goes, "You got a wet rag I can clean my..." He wanted to put them on right away. They go on with an adhesive. So I got him a cloth to do it, and he read the directions, and they take an adhesive. So we cleaned it off, and then I gave him another one to dry it off, and he put them on. The kid, he loves his truck. He bought it with his own money. He was at the gas station getting gas, like country store type thing. And there was a guy there. It was this summer. He had a job all summer. There's a guy there with tires on chrome rims. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. You know what I was going to do? I was going to cut this away. But I think I'll do that. And they had the stickers on the tires still. They were brand new. And they were mounted on chrome rims. And I saw his Snapchat, and he was putting 2 tires on the front, and it was dark. So he spent all night getting those on, 2 of them. And the next day, he Snapchatted the other 2 were on. And I asked him, "Where'd you get those?" And he goes, "Oh, some guy had them in the back of his truck." I'm going to sneeze. At the gas station. And I asked him what he'd take for them. I said, it was $400. I said, "You had that with you?" Because I'm like, are you carrying $400 with you is what I was thinking. And he goes, "No." Told him I'd meet him there tomorrow, the next day. And so he did. I'll mount these on something, but I'm just going to pop them in. So he bought them with his own money. He went home and went to the bank the next day or that day or whatever. I met the guy there. He's just turned 16. I said, "What'd your dad say?" "Oh, he said they're not the right size." I said, "He's probably mad. He bought the truck from his dad. His dad made him pay him, but it was, trust me, it was nothing." I said, "Well, just pull into the gas station and ask." His name's Denny. I said, "Just go to Denny's and ask him. He'll tell you." I said, "Your dad's probably jealous because he didn't do it." There's a couple little tickets that I'll fix up. I got these gals in here. There's not a pocket, it's fake, but there's my bingo card. Tammy, it's the best I could do, girl. This thing took a few turns. It took a few turns. Sometimes when I can't get something dark, I drag it through my ink. Does anybody else do that? To get it in there? Or I might have to take a Sharpie pen to it. I've done that too. Look at there. How nice is that? There. So, yeah, I'm not going to hinge it. There's my front and back. I'll make some more things for the front of this, more ads. And that is it. My desk is a disaster area. See, look at these ads. Pass the time billiard parlor. Let's just cut that out. That's awful cute. Look at these guys standing at the billiard parlor. All right. One more ad and then I'll get these backed and put in. There we go. Pass the time billiards. All right. That is my hashtag nothing but neutrals bingo card. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great rest of the week. It's hump day. Bye-bye.